everyone! Welcome to the Piano Keys. I'm so glad that you're here. In this video, I show you how I make a tutorial from start to finish. First, I read your messages. I get a lot of messages. Then I put your requests on a list. Many requests are for songs that I don't know how to play yet, and some I've never even heard of. I pick a song from the list, then I listen to a recording of it over and over. I write down the notes of a version that I think will sound good and still be playable by my viewers. A version that's not super easy, but one that with practice can be played by people who are in the beginner to intermediate range. I listen and play and listen and play and listen and play, then write and play and write and play, then listen some more and play some more. You get the idea. This takes between 6 and 10 hours depending on how complicated or how long the song is. Now, if it's a classical piece or a piece that already has the notes written out, obviously I skip this step. When I'm done writing down the notes, I play through the whole song. Often I make adjustments along the way, kind of like you would edit a report you were writing for school or for work. This takes about an hour. Now I'm ready to record a performance video so that you can see the finished product and decide if you want to learn to play this song. The performance video also shows you the goal you're aiming for when you practice this song. Since I use the same space for filming that I do for teaching my students, I need to set up the lights and camera every time I make a video. Then I play and record. Often I have to do several takes to get it right. Because I know I'll need to teach you what I'm playing, I have to be careful to do it exactly the way I'll be showing you in a tutorial. So altogether, setting up the lights and camera and recording a performance, then putting everything away again, takes about an hour. Then I transfer the file to my computer and edit the video. Since I don't have a professional setup, it takes some work to adjust the video and sound to a standard that I think is appropriate for my channel. Once the editing is done, I convert the video into a format that will work on YouTube. This is called rendering. All this takes about an hour. Then it's time to upload to YouTube. Sometimes my internet connection is fast and sometimes it's slow. I've tried to remedy the situation, but it's an ongoing issue. So uploading a 5-minute video to YouTube can take between 30 minutes and an hour and a half. While it's uploading, I make a thumbnail picture to go with the video and upload it to YouTube. The thumbnail picture is the little picture you see on YouTube that you click on to get to the video. Then I write all the information and tags for the video in the information box. The tags help you find my video when you do a search for a particular song or a keyword. When the video is uploaded and all the information is written in, I publish the video and wait for you to tell me that you love it. Then I get to work on making the tutorial. I watch the performance video in slow motion, about half speed, and write down the fingering that I used. I write down every finger on every note so that when I'm making the tutorial, I can be consistent with what I'm teaching you. Even then, I sometimes end up using some different fingering than I had intended. Depending on how many notes are in the song, writing in the fingering takes between 30 and 60 minutes. Then I figure out how to split up the song into sections so that I can teach it to you in a way that is organized and won't be overwhelming to watch. Also, dividing the song into sections makes it possible for you to set practice goals for the day. For example, on a certain day, you might say, well, I have about 15 minutes to practice the piano. I think I'll learn the left hand for part 1 today. And then when you come back on the next day, you'll know where to pick it up again. When I'm ready to record the tutorial, I set up the lights and the camera again. And then I record the tutorial. It takes much longer to record it than the finished video you see on YouTube. Depending on the length of the tutorial, this can take 45 minutes to 2 hours of recording. I play and tell you what fingers I'm using on which notes, what beats those notes come in on, and I give you some tips on technique and pedaling. Every once in a while, I get an unexpected special guest star. After I'm done recording the tutorial, I record myself doing an intro to the tutorial where I tell you any information you need to know about it and remind you about all the stuff like subscribing to my channel and liking the video and finding me on social media and taking a look at my piano bootcamp class. I also record an outro where I say, hey, this stuff takes practice and you should be patient with yourself and remember to have fun because that's the whole point of playing music. Then I say I'll see you soon, even though I actually don't see you, but you know what I mean. Sometimes the chihuahuas bark or need attention while I'm recording, so then I do several takes. I transfer the files to my computer and edit. I adjust the lighting and the sound, then insert the titles that tell you what part is coming up and which hand is playing. I edit out the mistakes I made and all those times I had to get up and open the door to let a chihuahua in or out of the room. If you have a dog, you know that they have a thing about going in and out and in and out. Anyway, the editing process takes about 5 to 10 minutes for each minute of finished video. So a tutorial can take 3 to 5 hours of editing. Then I have to convert that video into a form YouTube can use. Again, it's called rendering. Sometimes my computer crashes during the rendering process and I need to start the rendering all over again. Depending on the length of the tutorial, it takes my computer 5 to 8 hours to do this. If it crashes, the rendering can take up to 12 hours. When the video's ready, I upload it to YouTube, which can take anywhere between 2 and 4 hours. I make a thumbnail picture to go with the video or use the same one I made for the performance video and write in the information and the tags. When the uploading is done, I go through the video and write down the time codes for each section. The time codes are located in the information box of the video, and they allow you to click through directly to each section of the video instead of scrolling through to find what it is that you're looking for. This takes about 30 minutes. When all this stuff is done, I publish the video and wait for you to tell me that you love it. And then the whole process starts again. It's a lot of work and takes many more hours than people might think. But I really love sharing my knowledge with people all over the world and showing the process of learning to play beautiful music. It makes me especially happy when people tell me that they learned to play a particular song that they never thought they'd be able to play from watching my tutorials. I really love that. And I enjoy getting all of your requests. And now you know why it's physically impossible for me to get to many of them as quickly as I would like to. Not to mention that I also have to make a living, get some exercise, hang out with people I care about, and walk my dogs. And every once in a while, I need to get some sleep. Did you like this video? Click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Find me on social media. On Instagram, I'm at The Piano Keys TPK. On Facebook, I'm at The Piano Keys. My website is thepianokeys.com, and my online class for learning to read music and practicing the piano is Piano Boot Camp. Thanks for watching and for all the support. I'll see you soon. Bye!